We give food for thought. You want a plate? Go on, let them in, Reverend.
Let them in,
It's
Reverend.
the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 3. Episode 77.
Yeah.
What the business is.
What the
it's
business
that man
is.
with the plan, Big K.
Big K.
And that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Big
And
Bo.
you know we got that food for your soul. For sure.
For sure.
Now, you know, we ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna just do the
gonna hold
disclaimer.
you.
I ain't gonna do no fancy schmancy talk.
Fancy
Here it
schmancy.
is. The Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel
Hallelujah.
or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know I got to do
Gots
it.
to do it.
I said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel
Hallelujah.
or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Straight like
Yeah.
that.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity,
Yup.
motivation,
Yup.
inspiration,
Yup.
and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation. And you know I keep them on deck.
Message.
Real growth is when you start checking and correcting yourself instead of blaming others. You take the power back by being responsible for your life. Self-accountability, man. It's
Sure.
like, for real, you know,
Accountable.
it's like, you know, people be talking about it, they be in relationships and they always want to just, what you did. I tell you, two to tango, G. I guarantee you, along that relationship, whether friend or just, you know, a real relationship, hey, somebody did something wrong and it takes two. And I guarantee you along that timeline, both can be accountable for something.
I'm going to just
that.
say bye,
Say
bye,
that.
bye, bye, bye.
Hit them with that in
Bye,
sync.
bye, bye.
All right. So one of my guys finally jumped on deck and like he wanted to be on the show.
That's
and
right.
we go way back. We used to work together.
Mm.
So, you know, it's going to be a good show. A lot of testosterone.
All
A
right,
lot of testosterone.
What's going on, fellas?
What's
What's up,
happening, my
man?
brother?
What's good,
What's
brother?
up? What's up?
Now, you know what it is. Just rocking with them boys from the Pulpit Podcast.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good with it?
Pulpit Podcast.
What's going on,
baby.
Pulpit? How y'all been?
All right, man.
Check y'all.
Living.
I be checking y'all out, man. On the social media, so I make sure I hit the little button. You know what I'm saying, to get y'all support.
That's right.
I appreciate
Follow,
it. Appreciate it.
subscribe,
Much love,
like.
much
Hey,
love.
it's all love. We give it right back.
Sure.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, Jay Hart. So what we do right now, this is the spotlight time. You can just let people know your name, let them know about you. Anything you got going on, you can give out that too. Whatever you want to let the folks know, let them know. This your
Let
time.
them know. It's your time.
Okay, my name is Jason Hart, from Indianapolis. I
That
actually
town?
reside in Texas now. I work at AT&T. I'm tech support, level 2. Talk to people every day.
Tech
Cool
support.
great people.
I should have hollered at you. I needed a deal when they was blacking out the channel 8 and all the good channels I needed, man. Where was y'all at, man? I just canceled them because of that shit. I went to YouTube TV because of that.
yeah, I know about it because I used to hear about it all the time. When their channel's coming back.
Hey, man, everybody was on there because, like, that is the football channel. Fox holds a lot, and CBS.
Yeah.
Those are the football channels for Sunday, bro.
Crazy. It's like the local channels too.
The
It's like,
local channel. Like, how can I watch my own channel where I live at?
I can't watch the news.
You can't even watch the
what's going
news.
on?
Like, for example,
Man.
if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have seen that goddamn monkey on the loose. In that town.
Yeah. The monkey is on the loose.
They caught that motherfucker.
Oh, they
but-
caught him?
Yeah, they caught him.
They caught
They
him.
caught
Good.
Momo.
I was
Momo
like,
from the
get
east
him before
side.
he gets shot.
I know. They got a video of this nigga drinking a beer, though.
Yeah, I've seen so many videos.
He's on somebody's table drinking a beer before they caught
The
him.
monkey?
The monkey. I ain't bullshitting. I show it to you when we done.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Momo had a whole night out. They make a movie about this.
He
Momo's
was
night
out
out.
for a couple days.
Momo, he was only out for a night. They said he's gotten away, and they posted it before. But when everybody, on the east side was like, "Hey, y'all, it's a monkey out here terrorizing folks,"
Hey, now that
he
lady,
was on everybody's post, bro, for real.
Hey, that lady, she was pissed. She was like, he pinned me against the wall. I was like, that is a monkey. I'm telling y'all, man.
Hey, that monkey was different though. He was a big ass monkey. He wasn't a little monkey on Hangover. See, when I said I wanted the monkey, I was talking about the little drug selling monkey on Hangover.
Nah.
I wasn't talking about this African monkey out from the desert. No,
Hey.
he was different.
Them little monkeys is a problem too. Mess with a monkey.
Oh, cool. They changed my mind real quick after seeing him in action. All right.
Face off.
For real.
Man.
Hey, for real. He looked like he was about that business. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the show. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the show. So everybody know my guy's Jay-Z. And he's been catching a lot of backlash from a comment he made on Kevin Hart's show and whatnot. And so my question is, Jay, are you up first? Do you think celebrities, just because they are rich, are entitled to give money to their loved ones or their friends and family?
I mean, I would think like this, like if you know how we say, support your people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You know, that's always going to be held over their head, of course. But it's also, you got to think about like, what did it take for him to get there where he got?
Facts.
So it's like, oh, okay, the blueprint. Let me try too.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, as like family, I can say, no, they're not entitled. Because here's why, I would say, because that, you see me get it out the mud, you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, when you start giving out money, what happens? They come back. I fucked the bag up, and hey, let me get another 1,000.
Mo gonna come.
Yeah, fucked up again. Let me get another one. You know, so that shit can get run on. And then with Jay-Z, I was thinking like, is this the same person that, you know, his uncle hated on him or whatever, said he wasn't gonna make it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, is this the kid?
No, I'm not sure who was the family. I think it's his head.
Now, somebody said it was his cousin.
Somebody said it was his cousin. I don't know. You know.
No, when he's explaining it.
Well, yeah, it is his cousin. He was talking about a family
cousin.
member. He said his cousin. Yeah, he didn't really get into
Okay.
the depths of it. But, I mean, this interview was old anyway.
Yeah, it's a few months back.
They just, you know, how people go back and get the clickbait. They find something. They want to make a post about it, and they want to get on Jay-Z about it. And it's on a lot of different platforms. So I wanted to talk about it. Because what you think about that?
Man, he is not obligated to give any family members anything.
Say that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? If he does do it, I mean, okay. But if he don't want to, see, this is the thing, too, that he didn't break down in the specifics of what he might have been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that he said a cousin.
A cousin.
And then he said 4,800.
4,800.
Now, you're talking to a $1 billion businessman.
Mm-hmm.
What am I giving you 4,800 for? To buy a pound?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got some big idea, you need to be asking for $500,000. You can't be coming to this guy talking about, hey, I got this big plan. I only need 4,800. Like you ain't got 4,800.
Sound kind of fishy to me.
And then on top of that, it could be the cousin you don't like. Like you already know, like, hey, I done gave you about 20 already.
Exactly.
And now you asking for 48 now? Like, nah, I'm good.
I got you out your situation before. Now you want some more. I'm just gonna say like this though. I like people gotta understand it's the smarts and intelligence of what to devote and invest your money into is what made him a billionaire in the first place. You don't think so many people came to him with idea of, oh, this is gonna sell, this is gonna be the next hottest thing, and it flopped. And he passed it. It was like, okay, yeah, I dodged one on that one. And then he delves into like the liquor, you know, he delves into this and it's profitable. That person, his cousin, probably didn't even come with a good business proposal. Man. Professionality is key. If Jay-Z is my relative, and I know, first of all, he's coming around us because he wants to be Sean Carter. Yeah, you know, so many people only know him as Jay-Z. His family wants to know him. He wants to be known around his family as Sean Carter. So if you're going to talk to him, be like, hey, well, can I meet you at your place of business when you're Jay-Z? And can we set up a meeting and have a real business proposal and then see how Jay-Z, you know, goes about it? Yeah. He still might not give you the money, right? But at least you came the way you're supposed to come. Now, he came to a family dinner or, you know, it was a holidays and he's visiting, you know, and you just say, hey, cuz, I got this idea, but all I need is about 4,800. Man. Okay. Why would I just give you 4,800 just because you said, like Bo said, You could be putting that on the pounds, you know what I'm saying? You could be trying to do something illegal or just something that ain't even profitable or you know what I'm saying, have longevity in it.
And he was probably thinking, you got that in your pocket right now. I know you got at least
I know
5
you got
stacks in
about
your
5
pocket.
stacks. You probably
Yeah,
more than that. That ain't nothing, man. That's the first thing he gonna say. When it ain't your money, that's the first thing niggas say, that ain't nothing, nigga. Nigga, I'll fight over $1 as a billionaire, nigga. I don't care.
You think I can get that right now?
I'm telling you, man, people be like, because I think that's the biggest thing. And they see like he'll buy a car that costs a lot of money. He got these houses. But, hey, that man is out there working to recoup that money that he's spending.
Yeah.
He's always got something going on. And his wife is on a tour right now, just adding more money to the family.
And if he buys something, make sure he checks and make sure it appreciates and don't depreciate.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
That's something he stands on.
He's definitely going to check into that part.
If he get in the car, he get in the car that he knows it's gonna be worth more.
Shit, he getting cars that most motherfuckers don't got.
Right.
They be like one of a kind. Like his Maybach that he has is a one of a kind. It's like 2 or 3 in the whole country ever made.
Wow.
So, hey, I don't think it's gonna depreciate for that. I mean, motherfuckers can't even get it.
Man.
So, yeah, I just wanted to talk on that because I be seeing people on the blogs and stuff. Man, Jay-Z, no, he wrong, man. He a billionaire, man. He didn't give his cousin no money. He know he wrong. I'm like, that's the first thing black folks do is always want to think the next black man or woman who's famous with notoriety and money is just supposed to look out for everybody. And if they don't, then all of a sudden they ain't being down or they selling out or all type of these other little narratives about them. And I just be like, nah, speak the truth though. That's all I want to hear. Speak the truth. All right. So.
Oh yeah. I was gonna cap on that too.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Like you said, when he bought his song, he bought his nephew's car, and he felt responsible that damn, he got in a car wreck and he died, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who knows to say that's what he was on? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, I can't be giving people money for doing dumb shit because, maybe he's still mentally fucked up about that.
It could be. I mean, it's a lot of reasons. At the end of the day, we just can't dictate another nigga's money. Like, you can't, I mean, I don't care what nobody say. You can't pocket watch me, you know what I'm saying, and tell me what I should and shouldn't do or try to judge me because I didn't do what you thought I should have did. Nah, man, right. Be cool. All right, though. So, cuz, you up on this one. Yeah. So, it's funny. Again, like you said, I be scrolling. And, I see these things that pop up. And I just be like, what's really going on? And it took me back. My guy, I never thought would go out like this. My guy, Usher.
Okay.
Never thought it would go out like this. I just want to know, what do you think is up with the emasculation of men and really, especially black men in culture nowadays?
I don't know. I guess once you get into a certain tax bracket, I guess you feel different about yourself and you tired of wearing jeans. So
you want your nuts to have a breeze.
So you wearing dresses. I mean, I don't get it. I don't even see the fashion in it.
I don't see the fashion in it either. Exactly.
Yeah, like it's certain looks like I have seen where like it might have been something back in the days that was a woman type thing, but then it's a man. I'm like for one, look at Andre 3000 wearing that thing on his head.
Yeah,
that was what the old ladies wore.
About the turban?
Yeah, that was what. Yeah, he was wearing the hood what the old ladies wore. He wasn't wearing with like the dudes from the Middle East.
Yeah,
he was wearing the old lady.
Turban,
the Taliban.
Keep my hair straight, little thing. That's what he was wearing, and everybody loved. I'm telling you, everybody.
Him and
loved.
Nick Cannon got the mother. They got the old lady. The Dolores Tuckers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So and everybody rolled out with it, but like I don't see the fashion. I don't get why. Who else? D Wade,
ASAP Rocky,
Russell Westbrook,
D Wade.
Yeah, I mean it's been a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at them like, oh man, I ain't mess with them. It's just
something I just thought about. Like, and Jay Hart, go ahead and drop your opinion. I'll get on mines.
Yeah, man. I think it's statistically. What am I trying to say? I think it's an agenda, man. Sway. If you kind of gonna go into you know, I don't know if you know, like population wise, you know, I mean, I can just say it. I guess there's more us, and then let's say other races, right?
Right.
Well, let's say there's more minorities than will be will be considered the first race, right?
Yeah, you can say white
Right.
folks, man.
Yeah,
Hey, this
yeah.
the podcast, bro. This pool podcast. You can say you ain't got to hide
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
We say what we want.
All right, let's say white tea, right? People,
Yeah.
you know, they're considered, you know, this is considered we're the top, right?
Right.
As they're phasing out, they're realizing, oh, we about to get passed up. They're gonna take over the world, right?
Mm.
So it's like, all right, let's put some things in play, bioengineer, put some stuff in the food. What y'all like to eat? They like to eat this. So you know, kind of like I think it's like
they clone Tyrone. That's what you're speaking about right there.
It's being placed out there, man, to you know, mess with us, so we can't produce.
Oh.
You know, I think
okay.
Stuff, right?
I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going with it.
And so it turned a male frog to a female frog. Bioengineered by food. You feel me? So it's kind of like, I think it's an agenda to kind of decline male masculinity.
So it's a piece to a bigger picture, basically.
Yeah, people scared of us. Like, bro, he ain't even
they definitely scared of us. That's facts.
Scared of him? Like, bro, he's just walking. He's looking at me. Well, what? I kind of, you know, I think that's part of it. But as far as like seeing it, yeah, I don't approve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really, you know.
The thing about it is just like, the thing about it is like when you think about men wearing dresses, is you think about the Irish. And that's tradition, you know,
kilt.
Or kilt. You know, they have a name for it. It's a certain type of, not even a dress. It's called a kilt, matter of fact. So that's with their tradition. I don't know where it came from. Don't know everything behind it, but I know they've been doing it like before time, basically, right? I think it's almost like that break 'em buck mentality for us, right? If you can get these top-notch celebrities to wear dresses and makeup and act like women or cross-dress as women, right? It's almost like that we can get them to do anything. Yeah. And that's my mentality. Because when you look at it, what predominant or what prominent, I should say, white man that owns a lot of stuff, a business, or makes a lot of money is in a dress. Really look at it though. Name a top person who's on the Forbes or just got a lot of companies or is prominent in whatever world he's in, but he's known for a lot of money. Does he have pictures of himself being in a dress?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I ain't never seen Tom Brady in a dress.
Bill Gates.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have you seen these motherfuckers in a dress? I'm just being honest though. But they be so quick. Man, and somebody said they offered Usher $20 million, right? And does Usher really need $20 million? Now, of course you want $20 million just for put on the dress, but you got to have a stand-up about yourself somewhere along the line, right? You got to be like, nah, I'm good on this one. I'm good on this one, Louis V. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait to the next one because you're going to offer me something else because I'm always popping. So you're always going to be at the door beckoning for me. I'm not about to put on no dress, G. Nah. Just not. Balls freezing, legs all ashy.
20 years ago, the dress on. Look at Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? They talking about that still.
Hell, they killed Dr. Dre for having on some sequins or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, a shiny suit. Like, you know what I mean? He had a shiny onesie on. And motherfuckers was going ham on him. Now we got motherfuckers wearing dresses and thinking it's cool.
Niggas in the Fine Heartbeats had this shit on.
It's so crazy though. I remember when Dennis Rodman was wearing whole wedding gowns and dressing up like a woman. Everybody was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Then you got rappers, the same rappers who was downgrading him and talking about him in them dresses. What happened? So that's why I say it's the powers that be got that break a buck mentality. Like we know they strong-minded and they say this and they say that, but we put that money out in front of them, they'll do whatever for that money. Some people stand on business, some people don't. And I was shocked when I seen Usher. That hurt. I ain't even gonna lie. I expect ASAP Rocky. Yeah, bro. You ain't seen that picture?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's Louis Vuitton. I mean, it's like a black and white. He could have rocked it. It's a cool little sweater. Shirt. He got a little hat to match. It's cool. You could have had some jeans on and still pulled that campaign for whatever they was talking about. But they got that man in a clean, smooth dress, and he got on some white socks. Look like Michael Jackson socks with the black shoes. I was like, he looked like he about to sell some cookies, bro.
He about to go to private school.
What is this? The fashionable Girl Scouts? Like, what is going on, G? But yeah, I just want, black men understand, man, every dollar ain't a good dollar. For real. Like, what's gonna have you out there looking like that? Man, come on, bro. For real.
A reverse investment.
Man, say that to you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. And this is gonna bring some funny stories up, real talk.
Wow.
I don't know about y'all, but I definitely got some stories about it. So Jay Hart, you up. Did you ever get in trouble for watching porn when you was younger?
I ain't never got caught.
I never got caught.
Nah, so like how I got introduced to it, you feel me? So I would say, like your cousins and shit, like older family members, right? They watch shit like, nigga, look at this shit, right?
My family wild.
Yeah. When the parents are gone, ain't nobody around, ain't no parent around, but it's just, yeah. So you learn about that shit. But no, I ain't never got caught.
Y'all niggas lucky.
We had fucking magazines. We ain't had technology back in the day. Like,
we ain't had technology back in the day.
We ain't had no smartphone where we can just smartphone.
Nah, if I had a phone, I wouldn't have got caught. Shit, if I had a phone, I would have got caught.
Man.
But cuz, what you got? You got anything on that?
I ain't never got caught watching pornos, but we got caught. Had some nudie magazines.
The nudie magazine, the Mal Bundy's.
Yeah, we had some nudie magazines, and it was my homeboy, Lil Jerry.
Lil Jerry.
Yeah, Lil Jerry. He was sitting there looking at him, and like my mom just opened the door and was like, "Hey, I'm about to do this and this and that." If he just played it cool, just lifted his head up. He acted a whole fool, like jumped up and tried to sit on, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
I can see your mama say. I can see your mama say
she's
that.
Like, she's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What do you got, Jerry?" He had to hand her that magazine. It's like
Penthouse or Playboy.
I'm trying to think. Man, it wasn't Playboy. It was a more raunchy one.
Yo, it's probably Penthouse or Hustler.
Yeah.
I know my magazines.
It was a more raunchy one.
Yeah, Penthouse and Hustler, they showed everything.
And then my mom, she's like, "Is this what you think love is?" I was like, "I'm not thinking about love whatsoever."
No, we're not thinking about love right now. Auntie, that don't equate with love.
Nah, we was just looking at some stuff.
All right, so I got a couple stories, but it's just one that's really funny, and he knows about it because it's like, man, we talk about it all the time. So I was over at my grandfather's house, and we was over there chilling, and he had a basement. So we go down in the basement, and I was already on the shit. We jumped out the porch early, so prior to this, we was watching Lady Charity, we was ordering movies inside hotels and shit like that. As my cousins together, we've been watching pornos forever, right? So I seen this box. I'm downstairs, and I seen this box. And so I'm like, you see movie, you see some VHS tapes, you like, I wonder what the hell these are. And why they down here? And why the shit scratched off of them? Like the label back in the day had the label on them. So why the shit scratched off one? So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take 2 or 3 of these motherfuckers, see what's on them, right? I said, he ain't gonna notice 2 or 3, right? So take 2 or 3. I get home. Hey, man, granddaddy, wow. These are straight, the real, like, 70s porn, nigga. It was niggas fucking on there with sunglasses and church socks, nigga. I was like, what type of porn is this? They had the big old afro coochies, the no shave, no nothing. No shave November, goddammit. That's exactly everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, God damn, these is old. So I wasn't thinking nothing about it. I watched it, and then I stopped watching them. I didn't even go to the other 2, whatever. I'm chilling. Like, I seen enough. This ain't my type of porn, G. We watching booty talk and other type stuff about, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my type of porn. This they got too much hair for me. There's a lot going on out here. But anyway, he called my mama, like probably about a week later. He was like, my mom name is Lois, but they call her Elo. He said, Lois, he said, he talked real country. So he was like, yeah, boy, got my tapes. And my mom was like, Daddy, what tapes you talking about? My tapes. And then he was like, Kevin Jr., do you got some tapes of Grandpa? What type of tapes do you mean? so then I had to man up. The one thing about me is I ever got in trouble for some shit, I always man up and just be like, yeah, I did it. So I gave her the tapes back, right? So moms don't just let me just be off for giving the tapes back. Moms is like, okay, it was a party. All the cousins were supposed to go to. I even think y'all was performing. Yes. It was a party. Like, we grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses, so they used to have these parties and whatnot and bring all the young brothers and sisters together, right? And we had been talking about this party for a minute, getting your outfit ready. I think we might even do a dance performance, or, we used to perform little dance routines, what I'm saying, at these parties and stuff like that. And I was ready to go. She said, you know what? Since you think it's funny to, get those movies and you want to be grown, I'm going to show you what being grown and having consequences is. I said, what you talking about? She was like, you're not going to that party. I said, you got to be shitting me. I ain't going to the party. So, and then the whole thing about it was, so, I take it like a G. I don't get to go to the party. My cousins come back and tell me, man, that party was the best party ever. I'm like, ain't this a bitch?
Hey, it was.
Hey, I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget that. But it didn't stop me from watching porno. For real. But, you got to take it on the chin. But she showed, my mom don't play. My mom wasn't one of those moms to be like, well, you can serve your punishment after you go to the party. Nah, you gonna miss that motherfucker. I don't care how great it is. You gonna miss it. And I did. And it's still on my head to this day because they was rubbing it in. Man, you missed it. Oh, girl, she was looking good. Man. It's a girl I want to talk to. I've been trying to get the nerve to holler at for the longest, and I could have spit my game a little bit, and I couldn't even have that chance. So, yeah, I'm still kind of sorry about that.
You came in like that.
Hey, what's funny?
I'm fucking with you.
What's funny is when I got caught up. When I got caught up on the magazine the next day, I had to go to business organization project. It was like a part of a CLD, black little youth group. And my pops is taking me. And so he's like, yeah, I heard you got caught with some nudie magazine. This is what he said. He said, I really don't give a shit.
I really don't give a shit.
But your mom is upset.
Yeah, I can see Auntie being upset about that, being distraught.
But he like, hey, I'm happy.
He probably been watching them and checking them out too at some point in time in his life. He know what's up. Shit. All right, so now we gonna go ahead and get into, everybody, me, you, Bo, we all love the NBA.
Yeah.
Definitely love the NBA. And we just want to talk about the NBA season. It's coming up. We know it's a preseason game, just played today, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Dallas Mavericks versus the T-Wolves. So we're gearing up for the season. So we just gonna chop it up. Jay Hart, who you predicting to be the champ this year?
The champ.
NBA champion. Let me think, because I want to be accurate. You feel me?
Yep.
Let me say, I would say, you want to know who gonna win, or you want to know who coming from the East and the West?
Just who gonna be the champ? Who you picking from what you see? Moves that was made, who you think is gonna be the champ?
Well, I'm gonna go with the Lakers, bro.
The Lakers.
Wow.
Like, this nigga.
He had to jump out on the ledge on that one. He jumped out on the ledge on that one. But what you got?
Man, I don't like doing stuff like this. I like to, see how teams play or whatnot.
It's just for content,
this is just,
man. It's just for content, man. Nobody gonna hold you to it, man.
Yeah, right. Folks always hold
I
you
will
to
hold it to you. I showed the fuck
folks,
will. I'm lying.
Talking about? Folks will hold it to you. Didn't you say you had them?
I'm lying. I was just talking shit.
We got it up court. Hold on.
Because it's so much change that done happened within the last week and a half. It's like I got to see how these teams look. But I mean, I'm gonna stick with Denver. I think Denver got another one in them.
That's what I was gonna say. And the reason I say Denver, I get people. Denver's not the team that the highlight team or the athletic team that's going to do a lot of the flashy stuff that you want to see, you know, on these little blogs or whatever, you know, and the hot takes and the videos. But they are the best fundamentally sound team and hard to match up with team in the NBA. For one, there's still nobody has made a move to guard Jokic. He ain't changed. He's the Joker. He ain't changed. He's going to go about his business as usual. And I think like Michael Porter Jr., I think Jamal Murray, I think Aaron Gordon, people, now they wanted some champion, now they are champions. They going to play a little bit more, you know, even they was playing.
Porter got to get consistent. He got to get more consistent.
I think he's going to be consistent, though. You got to think about all he wanted to do was all he wanted to do was show that he was coming back from a back injury. He didn't think he was going to win no championship. So I think with that championship chip on your shoulder, I think he's going to play different. The only other runner-up I would see is the Bucks or the Celtics. It's either those three, to me, that have it. Other than that, we'll see. I mean, you never know. It's all about injuries at the end of the day. But
yeah, who's healthy?
But all right, so Bo, who's your surprise team?
Surprise team?
Surprise team. Somebody you think gonna surprise people? How good they are?
I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
The Pacers repping her hometown.
Yeah,
okay.
I think the Pacers can be a surprise team. I can see them be from the play-in to maybe even good enough to be about a 6-7 seed.
Okay.
You know, but but it shouldn't surprise people because the Pacers had something going until Halliburton got hurt last season. If he hadn't got hurt in the middle of the season, and like he missed about 18 games or so?
About 18 games or so.
That's what sealed the deal on the season. If he didn't get hurt, you know, we would have been in playoffs, at least, you know, play-in game, type team.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm going to go with the Pacers.
All right. J-Hart, what you got?
Surprise team, Warriors.
Warriors.
That's my team. That's my team all day.
They should surprise you, though.
They will surprise you because people think that Chris Paul's going to mess them up. So that could be a surprise.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, with Draymond Green, he just got hurt and still not having size and they haven't won. You know, they could be surprised. Nobody expected them to win the championship. I can tell you that much. So if they did pull another finals out, they would be a surprise team. But my surprise team is the
make them better, though. You know, the teams you go to.
Yeah,
other
facts.
Other than the Rockets.
Yeah, my team would be the Thunder. I think that's going to be a surprise team. You got Chet. Chet get to play a whole season finally. With Gildress. Gildress is ready to take that leap. He already done it. I just think that's a nice team. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, they got some.
I think they're going to shock some people. I think they might even get into the playoffs. And I know it's hard in the West, and we say this, but
didn't they just get into the playoffs?
Did they get into, I thought in the play, they was in play in. I don't think they got in the playoffs, though. I don't think they was in the number 8 seed. They got to play in. Playing tournament, they lost.
You sure?
Yeah, I think they lost in the playing tournament because I don't remember seeing them no 3 games straight.
Okay.
I think they was a playing tournament. They lost to maybe the T-Wolves or something like that who played. I think that was your 8th seed.
Okay.
Yeah, because number 1 played against. Hold up. Yeah, I don't remember them playing. They would have had to play the Nuggets if they was the 8th seed. I don't remember them playing against the Nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, here we go. Player expectations. Who do you have that you think is going to have a better season than they had the year before? And Bo.
Who I think is going to have a better season?
Better season. They said they had a bad season last year. And they have
someone who thought they had a bad season. Damn, who had a bad season? I mean, if anybody, maybe you could throw Russell Westbrook in there.
They didn't have a better season.
You know what I'm saying?
Full season with the Clippers,
but I think he kind of feels more at home with the Clippers.
I think so, too.
We still don't know what's going on with Kawhi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Never know what's going on.
But it can be, you know, Russ and PG.
Okay.
But the only other person I think, but it's only one ball. Bradley Beal.
Okay, bounce back year with the Suns.
Yeah, I want to see how this team operates.
How they mesh up.
Yeah, because I mean it's only one ball, but you got a lot of guys who I ain't gonna say need the ball in their hands, but normally do have the ball in their hands.
That makes sense. Who you got, J Hart?
And who did I say first? Shit, I just said somebody. I said Zion, but he ain't playing, so I ain't gonna use him. I'll say Jordan Poole.
Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go with that.
That nigga shot the half court shot. Curry said, "Oh hell nah, nigga,
hell no.
Get your own team."
Hey, no, man. I think he outgrew that team quickly. I think the thing about it is with Warriors, the Warriors are a win now, serious when we about our business type team, and he still want to be out there doing and one shit.
Man, he was doing some
wilding out
drunk shit. He was like
drunken monkey,
like,
drunken monkey style.
What kind of layup? Why would you lay it up like that? Why would you try to do a spin?
Hey, I was cussing his ass out every time on the
just
TV.
Just lay the ball up. Like, what are you doing?
That's my team. So I was cussing his ass out. But I do think
he was bad, man.
I do think that's a good one. I ride out with that one too. I do think in Washington with him being the man with Kuzma, I think they're gonna run it up, and the coach gonna let them do what they're gonna do. I mean, how hell you can't do no worse than what you did last year. He got the green light, and I think you're gonna see how good Jordan Poole is. So I do G for that one. All right. So here's a funny one. Jay Hart. Who do you think gonna play more games, Zion or AD?
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, hold on though, because they said they ain't gonna get paid now if they hurt.
I mean, well, not if they hurt, if they doing load management, just not playing.
Man, that's crazy though. Cause I'm like, yeah.
He said that's crazy though,
man.
That's my team. It's like, wow, what is wrong with you?
There's Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass.
Zion got a lot to prove. So I'm gonna say Zion he'll play more games. AD, you know how I go. Come on now.
Yeah. What you got, Bo?
Playing the whole season.
I got to go with AD right now because Zion hasn't really completed an actual season yet.
Yeah, AD does have games close to the higher 60s and 70 games in his resume. So yeah, I had to go with AD. Zion ain't proved to me that he comes out, he looks in shape, and he shows you all this 15, spectacular
games.
And then all of a sudden he did one wiggle. Zion had a hamstring for a month or two with Mr. Like everybody else come back from a hamstring, and you just tapped out the whole season. Like, God damn. All right. So, Bo, how you think Chris Paul's gonna fit with the Warriors?
I really don't know. Because I don't think they've said, if he's a starter coming off the bench. I haven't heard anything as far as that. But I think he can help this team, but it's a different type of basketball with Golden State. And I think he's gonna make the best, because I seen him take a bogus Thunder team and got them in the playoffs.
Exactly. People forget that. Forget that.
So I know he can play his role to the fullest.
He likes to play. He's a winner. He wants to win basketball games. And a veteran.
I can see him have him come off the bench, but like when it's crunch time, he's out there on the floor.
I agree. J Hart, what you got?
They got to move Clay to the 3.
What'd you say now?
I said they're going to have to move Clay to the 3.
They actually said they're going to try to play Clay at the 4 a lot more.
Oh, at the 4?
Yeah. I seen Steve Kerr said that the other day. They said, and I think that's to try to fit in Chris Paul. I don't know how it works.
Is it Wiggins? Right?
It would probably be Wiggins is small, so they would probably keep him at the small forward. Move Dre to the center. Clay has a little bit more strength and a little bit more height and weight on him to at least, on the pick and rolls, he'll switch, and then he actually can, put some body on somebody with a post. Wiggins kind of light on his loafers on that, but Wiggins got some length. But if you put Chris Paul, Steph, Wiggins is small forward, Clay is power forward, and then Dre, you switch all pick and rolls, you make yourself a viable weapon, and you stop turnovers, because Chris Paul is definitely going to make sure their turnovers go down. And I think that's the biggest thing about Chris Paul that's going to bring to the Warriors is them times where they turning over the ball like 5 or 6 times to get empty possessions.
Jordan Poole.
He's going to make sure they get a look at the basket, at least. You feel me? So I think that's cool. All right, so we got MVP predictions.
Here's another fact, too.
Go ahead.
Remember the Rockets when they had small ball?
Yeah.
Center? Them motherfuckers hit niggas what 33s one game.
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, they was killing it. No, with James Harden and Chris Paul, now they had an unbelievable season. They just met the Warriors.
And Chris Paul got hurt.
And he got hurt. Yeah. So it could have been different.
That shit over there, that's what they've been doing. Now they got Curry at 2. He can run around the court like
Man,
he normally
I think Curry wants to do that. I think he wants to not have to dribble the ball up. And the people going to see how good he is running off them screens freely.
Just pack up.
Just smoking niggas. For real.
About 45 3-pointers.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and go one more. MVP predictions. Bo, you up.
I mean, you got really the top 3 that's going to be spoken of as MVP, period, already. And that's going to be Joker, that's going to be Embiid, and that's going to be Giannis.
So you take out them 3.
I'm gonna take Giannis.
Me and my cousin think just alike, nigga. That's what I was gonna say.
I want to see if he has like more freedom playing alongside of Dame Lillard.
Dame time. What you got, J Hart?
I'm gonna go out the win. I'm gonna say Jokic.
Jokic, yeah. I mean, Jokic is steady. He gonna give you a double-double, 5 or 6, 7 assists average. It's gonna always be him in the running. I just think Giannis is gonna play a better game with Dame, and I think he has the chance to excel and go higher than his levels prior with Dame. He ain't never had no shooter or superstar of that magnitude like Dame Lillard. And I think it's gonna open up things for Giannis a lot. You know what I'm saying? When they're running on the floor, him not getting double teamed, what you gonna do? You gonna clog up the paint? Try to stop Giannis? They ain't gonna kill your ass all day long out there sniping. And if you guard up him, then Giannis gonna finally get to just dominate without the middle being clogged. So it's gonna be yin and yang, pick your poison type thing. So we'll see. But I'm hyped up for the NBA season nonetheless. And I just want to do a rundown because that time is here. So
yeah, it's here. It's upon us.
All right. So then we got this new thing that just popped up. You know, they finally say they found the murder of Tupac. They finally
at least
indicted him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and arrested the man. Keefy D. JR, what do you think about that whole situation? Period. Do you think he really did it, or do you think it's just like smoke and mirrors, and we finally just gonna put somebody's name to it so y'all can shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I think it's part of that too. But I'll get to that in a second. I would say like, why now? But you know, he kept rapping and talking about it on Vlad. Vlad. You know how the rappers say about Vlad, right? You already know. So they be like sitting.
They come knocking when you talk on Vlad.
Talking about it. The car, this, that. So they like, oh, we've been trying to figure this out. Oh, yeah. So he kind of told on himself.
No, he definitely told on himself. He definitely told on himself.
They got the warrant right for the search period, and they found all that shit in his house. He was wiretap, bro. He was telling on himself the whole time.
He had shit way back from 20-some years ago still in his house. That's crazy.
And it's plot twist. When you think about it, like, why would he still have it?
I have no idea.
He's a lunatic.
He's a lunatic. Or for insurance. We'll get to that. But Bo, what you got? Yeah, I'll get to that on my part. But Bo, what you got on there?
I mean, no, that's wild. I mean, but he's been doing this for years, and it's just funny why it took so long because, I mean, he's been talking about all this at least for 4 years. But, like, is it going to stick in court? That's
what I want to see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be arrested for this, but when it comes time for an actual court case,
are they really going to, your jury, like, they really going to go to trial and it's going to be, like, some real bringing out, testimonies and evidence and stuff.
If he goes and confesses and just says, "Hey, confess, yeah, we did this," then that's
there ain't gonna
different.
be no trial. Yeah, exactly.
But if this is going to court, like I'm like he just trying to build off of clout almost. Like even saying even the stuff with Diddy, all that's doing is like making it even less likely it can go to court. Because you shouldn't say Diddy, but like you ain't got no phone calls, no paperwork, no text message. You know what I'm saying? So like if you don't believe him when it comes to Diddy, how can you believe him when he's saying it? Just it's still funny. I don't know. I don't know if sometimes LA is Hollywood, maybe this is like a press run for
Somebody. Somebody got a story coming out.
Yeah,
Something.
hey, they ain't talked about the L.A. police in a while. They ain't shot a black man in a while. So we gonna arrest Keefy D.
Yeah, they throw them. Like I said, them smoke screens. But
Man.
I'm gonna say this though, and I had like a mixed feeling about the whole situation because I thought it was like, wow. I mean, like so many years later, and you already knew his nephew had some dealings with it, and y'all never pressed him to see what you could find or whatever. Great detectives, anyway. But Suge Knight, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. So Suge Knight decides to speak out, and it's kind of crazy why he wants to speak out. He says, "Hey, I don't want to see Keefy D in prison. I don't want him to be tried. None of that shit." Then he goes out and says he didn't shoot Tupac. He wasn't the one that shot Tupac. That's why he shouldn't be in there. And it got your antennas to being up like, why in the fuck would you say that? I honestly still think Suge had Pac taken out because Pac was on his way of leaving Death Row. And if you watch Death Row documentaries, that's the reason why Snoop left. That's the reason why Dre left. They seen that Suge was putting they breadwinner, they thoroughbred was Tupac. All he cared about is Tupac. On the label, everybody said all he cared about is Tupac. So if Tupac said, I'm leaving, now what Death Row gonna do? You already lost Snoop. You lost Dre. What you gonna do? None of them other people is ready to take over and keep the Death Row flag waving. And so when he said that, I'm just like, he don't want that man to go into jail because he might get to telling some shit and the real culprits might come out. You know what I'm saying? That's because why else would you want him to go to jail? Like, I don't want him to go to jail.
But
and he didn't do it.
But Suge is already locked up damn near for life any fucking way.
It's still just public opinion though, too, because people say you did it to Tupac, but nobody knows. Here you got a motherfucker be like, nah, Suge hired. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be a loophole to the whole saga. The whole Tupac murder thing has a stigma to it, period, right? They still think this motherfucker's in Jamaica somewhere. So, people still think the Machiavelli whole situation is still in play, about he faked his death and stuff like that. So it's so much stigma to this whole thing that I think that would be a big, big monkey wrench if he just came out and said, nah, I'm gonna get y'all the real. Suge hired us to take out Pac. Motherfuckers be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't see why Suge comes out and say, nah, he didn't. You ain't got to say shit about it, right? I'm already in jail. I don't care. Let that motherfucker come to jail with me too. Shit, I'm in this motherfucker for doing something else. Like, come on, nigga. But he's like, nah, I don't want to see him in jail. And he ain't the shooter.
Hey.
So if he ain't the shooter, you know who he is, right? Why ain't you handle him? You ain't got to tell the police, but why ain't that man handled? Just saying.
They said everybody that was riding that car is gone, so he might have got handled.
Except for Keefy D.
but he's saying maybe we handled the shooter.
I mean, it could be a lot of different avenues. I just ain't gonna say shit though.
Don't want that on him. So
I ain't saying shit about no Tupac. If everybody know and think that I did it already, or I got some cahoots with Diddy or whatever it may be, I'm not bringing my name nowhere near that. Period. Let that shit lie.
I was in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Exactly. I don't know
Minding my business.
I don't know nothing about nothing. You feel me? My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Old school saying right there.
I was really bad when I heard about it.
For real. All right, so here we go. This is the last topic, then we're going to let you get on your way. So, I don't know if you're a Drake fan or not, but Drake got an album. I think he's supposed to be dropping this later at 12 o'clock or, Friday. He drops this shit differently, but it's supposed to be on Friday. And it got me to thinking, does Drake really belong with the greats? Does he really belong with the greats? Besides selling and women loving him, does he really belong with the greats when you think of great MCs? What do you think about it, Jay Hart?
I mean, honestly, they go off. I get it. They go off record sales, but his music is good. I ain't gonna say it's trash, right? It ain't trash. I guess I don't want to say you can't consider he's a great until, let's say, he's done, right? Like, let's say, let me think of an NBA player that is, we don't want to say Curry, LeBron, or Jordan, Kobe. let's say, hold on, how long Drake been out? 2016, I think.
Drake been out
Well, since 2009.
about 2009.
Oh, okay, yeah, he been out for 14 years. And,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's a great. Fuck it. The nigga got albums, the nigga got music.
Hey.
It's about to sell. You
Okay.
can put a motherfucker on his song and they'll blow up.
Okay. So what you got?
He's a great.
Okay.
He is. I mean, it's not even hard
Debatable.
for me to say. You know, now the thing I will say that's different from other greats, he doesn't have a lot of the whole solid project
Classics.
like a classic album. You know what I'm saying? I will give him, So Far Gone and then Take Care. It's like his, closest to.
Thank Me Later is
classic
probably up there too.
I mean, Thank Me Later is a good one, but I put the other two ahead of them.
Yeah.
Ahead of that one. But as far as being consistently having some type of song,
he definitely consistent.
and just about every quarter of the year,
Mm-hmm.
he finds a song that gets hot for every quarter of the year, and he's done it for nearly 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's I mean, not even just hip hop, being a pop star,
He stay on the charts.
being able to have something that consistent, man, that's a great. Like I mean, you ain't even gotta say hip hop great. Like that's a
Mm-hmm.
Billboard great. Like this person has been able to have a different song damn near charting every single day, month of the year for the past damn near 15 years.
That's a lot. And longevity always gonna count a lot. Some people come in the game, one hit wonders, stick around for 2 albums, they fizzle out. I will say this: Drake came in with a machine. I do think because you come in with Wayne. Wayne was killing it at that time.
Yeah.
The Nicki Minaj was doing her thing at that time.
Yeah.
You got a trio that got each other's back, and that fan base is easily going to just waver over to the next person. That's why if you look at it, all of them are big, have a lot of fans. Besides talent, right? They just were smart. YMCMB was smart. How they handle their business. You see, anytime the album come out, guess what? We all on the album, all on the single that drops most likely, because that's going to bring my fans to your fans, and we're going to make more money. It's a great business model. The only thing I knock on Drake is, like Cuz said, is the classic album and material, right? I do understand that people have a template for selling. Like Future. Future has a template.
Yeah.
You know what you can expect from Future. Every album might not change up. It's going to be jamming. It's going to be Future. But it's a template. Like, I guarantee he go in the studio. He know what he going to do on every song almost. It's like that.
Yeah.
For me, my artistry and how I like my artists, I like you to expand. You have all this time and you make all this music. Your artistry should expand. I should be able to listen to your next CD and be like, oh, he went there on this one. Kendrick went there on his next one. Outkast went there on multiple albums.
Yeah.
J. Cole showed growth. Like from J. Cole's first album to what was the one where he's sitting on the house? What's that called?
14, what was that? Not 1412. What was that?
I can't remember.
It was the address.
It was Address. Okay. That album with Role Model on there, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. That album showed growth. But then he went to the one that just dropped. Hey, J. Cole is coming. Like for everybody. Like you hear them on these features.
Yeah.
J. Cole coming with bars. I'm talking about like lyrics. I'm not just talking about like, you know how you look at punchline rappers and battle rappers, how they got these lines, he'd be like, oh, that's a sick ass line. No. J. Cole be saying some shit, like some substance. It's the bars and substance. And that's what I kind of gauge my rappers on.
With the flow, too.
With a flow. Man, with the flow. Everything, because when he got on with Lil Durk, killed it. I heard him on some new song with Yachty.
Yachty.
Killed it.
That.
Killed it.
He got a song with
got
Gucci,
an NBA
Gucci
young
Man.
boy. He got a song with. These are trap niggas. These are trap niggas, and J. Cole's on their
He's
song.
diversifying his stocks.
Exactly.
I could rap with anybody.
And another thing is Drake is smart. I will really give that up to him. He knows how to collaborate with certain people to take their fans as well. Look who he got. An album with Future. Would you really fail having an album with Future? No. Got an album with 21 Savage.
21.
Would you really fail with 21 Savage
21.
right now? No.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look, his style changes. Then he get all gangster. When he rap with Future, and he rap with 21 Savage, he's all gangster. And when he get on his album by himself, then you get this fucking DC house music shit and this talk singing shit. That's what I can't get with. Nigga, you are not an R&B singer. I don't want to hear 7 songs out your album of you singing. I don't.
Tell us how you really feel.
I am. Cause it's like when I listen to that Views, when he had that one song, I forgot what the single was for Views, but it was a sing. Was it some?
I didn't care for Views.
Views is terrible. I don't think I even finished that album. I said, dude.
I was like, man, what the heck?
I was like, views from the toilet. The views from the toilet, because flush this motherfucker. It's terrible. Well, like I said, as far as greats, you got to give him his props, man. Like I said, when you be in the game 15 years and you can hold your fan base and you can get new fans and you can still be prevalent and prominent in hip hop, hey, got to give him his props. I just want to see some growth. Like, it's got to be one album, and I'll be praying for it. Like, Bo don't even really listen to him. But like when the Certified Lover Boy came out, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. I hope he do something different. And nope, he didn't do anything different. Now the Her Loss is jamming. And I don't know if that's the influence of 21 Savage. They made it sound like that.
The influence.
But
yeah.
It's jamming. And it sounds
21.
totally different than Certified Lover Boy. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what this new one is for all my dogs. It's supposed to drop. So we'll have a good old review about that next week.
Come and rescue me.
Exactly. That's the shit that maybe don't want to listen to it. Or I'm going to slime you out. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I'm going to slime you out.
Yeah.
Now, we ain't Drake type niggas. Like, so you can't go just tell a girl I'm going to slime you out, nigga. Like, we don't get to just say no shit like that. You got to be slick to do some shit like that. Or you just can't tell a girl, hey, girl, why don't you let me slime you out? She'll be like, nigga?
Do what again?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out myself.
I'm going to give you my thought. The only slime I know is from Nickelodeon when they used to pour the shit on your head. I'm thinking it's another word for the money shot, like in porn. That's the only thing I can think of that's similar to slime that might be on your face, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna just say that to no woman like that. we ain't got millions, and we just can't fly off the handle like that. So
it might work. I'm gonna start using it. Let me just slime you out.
Just let me. Yeah, then we gonna have some stories. Just let me know how that worked for you.
Hey, you might be like,
let me know the success rate. We gonna do some analytics on it.
They be like, I couldn't wait for a guy to say that to me.
I've been waiting to get slimed out.
Got me one.
And then we go do a picture by picture. We're gonna be like, who y'all think was ready to get slimed out?
She looked like Slimer.
She looked like a Slimer right there. Looked like a Ghostbuster. All right, J Hart, man, it's been good. It's been good. It's been good rocking with you, man. It's been a minute, man. This is my dog, man. Like we used to be in the Mez at Adidas, man, clowning. He see me just act a fool, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And it was this old dude. I want to give a story real quick before I let you go. It's this old dude named Old School. We call him Old School, right? Old School is probably one of the funniest old niggas around, man. What was the job called that we did?
We did rack loading.
It was like stock, but it had a name for it.
Order picking.
No, order pick is what the selectors did, but we was called when you was putting the boxes away and stuff like that. They was like the
rack loaders.
Rack loaders. There you go, rack loaders. And Old School was like the leader of the rack loaders, so he had a whole bunch of young niggas. He was like, "Look, y'all little niggas ain't gonna come up here messing up what I got going on." Hey, shout out to old school, man. Old school, mate. Hey, good times though, man. Old school made my days go fast. We was in there motherfucker 10, 12 hours. He would make my days go through. We had to be in there 5, 4 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. And working with old school made it worth it. For real.
Good times.
And he's still kicking. I seen him on Facebook.
Word.
Ron Jones. I seen him on Facebook. So
Did he used to play basketball?
I didn't even know.
I don't know.
My nigga uncle too. I'm like, his granddaddy. I'm like, what? Is your granddaddy? Actually, no. He told me my grandson was there. I'm like, what? Girl, what? Like, I know him. What? I grew up with him. What?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like,
Old school been around for a minute. Old school gotta probably be pushing about 70 or 80, man. You gotta be. He was old when we was back there. Shit, that was some 20 years ago.
Yep.
But that's what's up, though, J Hart, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah.
And we will holler at you on the next one.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. Keep it up, y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Right on, bro. Right on, bro.
Be careful, man.
All right, about to get into this Thursday night football. See what's cracking. Hope our parlays play out.
You sound like me. You sound like me. That's what I'm waiting on. Goddamn Bears. They better make me some money.
Man, you bet on the Bears?
No, I bet against the Bears.
Oh, okay.
I bet Justin Fields to have unders. I don't trust the Bears to do shit but lose.
That interception. I need that.
Yeah, we'll see how it go though. But I'll holler at you though, bro.
All right, y'all.
Yep. All right now. Good old podcast family. Hey, we're another one. Like I said before, we a wide range of talent. Like we can talk about sports like Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp. Yeah, you know what I mean? We can go that route. We can talk about music. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about trending topics that just come up out the fly. We just do what we do. And that's the Pulpit Podcast all day. Gumbo, raw realness. You got anything else to say, Bo?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, so we're going to let y'all get on with y'all evening. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Yup.